Hey, Chris McClure here again, and we are looking at yet another essential action from my book, The Magnetic Leader: The 18 Essential Actions of Leaders People Love to Follow. Today's essential action I want to look at is anticipates opportunities. Anticipates opportunities. This might kind of feel like a no brainer for you when you think about leadership, that leaders always have to be looking for opportunities. Leaders always have to be kind of looking around, trying to figure things out. Where can we go? Where should we go? What are the challenges even around us that we can turn into opportunities as we address them? And so I look at kind of just this three-step process of really understanding how to anticipate well. And first, it starts with opening your eyes. You see, some people are said to have ostrich syndrome. They bury their head in the sand. They don't really pay attention to what's going on around them. They don't want to even know. They kind of live by the mantra that ignorance is bliss. But yet, if we're going to be the kind of leaders that people love to follow, the kind of leaders that people are attracted to be a part of our teams, to be a part of our organizations, we need to be looking for opportunities. And we can't look with our eyes closed. And so first we have to open our eyes, but second we have to scan our environment. See, yeah, it's easy to look outside straight ahead, and you can get tunnel vision if you're not careful. And so you kind of put blinders on. You don't look around. You don't see what's happening to your left or to your right. You don't turn around in circles to see what's happening behind you as well as in front of you. And so, yes, we need to have our eyes open, but we also need to scan our environment. And I talk about this idea that even in ancient times, and even as shepherds in fields in the Middle East, they would have these watchtowers, and they would get up on these towers to scan their environment to see what is going on around their sheep. Or if it was a city watchtower, what's going on around the city walls back in the day, so that they could know who's coming into the city, who's trying to come upon them. Is it a friendly person just maybe trying to sell or to move there? Is it somebody that's dangerous to them? Is it a local country that's bringing their army to attack? So these watchtowers, these watchmen, these watch people, they had a very important role to scan the environment and see what's going on around them. And so they open their eyes, they scan their environment, but then they also had to include their team. And so do you, and so do I. So we aren't going to be truly self-made men and women. See, I believe as a person of faith that our success comes because God allows it in the first place. But I also believe that we have people around us to help us be successful. This whole idea that we've often embraced in our American culture, that we just kind of are self-made men and women, that we did it on our own, isn't really true. The best of the best around us, they've had a support system around them. They had coaches, they had teachers, they had mentors, they had supportive assistants on their teams. And so, as we are looking at opportunities, we're anticipating opportunities, we need to open our eyes, we need to scan their environment, but we also need to include the team to see how can we make the most of the opportunities in front of us. What are the things that we can do to maybe address the challenges that are before us, or what are the ways to address the opportunities that we see that maybe others don't see around us? And so when you dig into this chapter, which is essential action number 2 in the Magnetic Leader, I give you this kind of a roadmap of how to do this well and do it consistently so that you can be most successful, that you can bring and build the kind of team that you need around you so that you can ultimately take action and have the greatest level of success possible. So we will look forward to connecting later, but jump in, order your copy of the book, and dig into essential action number 2, anticipates opportunities.